Hey guys, welcome back to another vlog. It's Saturday, so I didn't go to the gym today so I could focus on filming videos, and I want to clean my room and I have to clean part of the house. So if you guys don't know, I'm back home for the holidays. So I wanted to chat a bit about my experience. I've been here for, I think this week is going to be the 3rd week. So I wanted to chat a little bit about my experience so far, kind of like moving back in, even if it's temporarily, after, you know, 6+ years of being on my own. I was talking about this on TikTok, but I think the biggest change for me, just after having been independent for so long, has just been how nice it's been to not have to do everything on my own. Obviously I'm saving money by being at home, but that's not even the biggest thing. I feel like the biggest thing is just living with other people and not having to have to do everything on my own. Like, my dad installed these shelves for me. Bitch, I could have done that by myself, you know, but just the fact that I didn't have to. It's so nice to not have to plan every single meal or wash every single dish, and I talked about that on TikTok too. I really get along with my parents, so it's nice to just like live with other people and like talk to them throughout the day. And that's funny because I know for so many people, like, that's the #1 thing they want to get away from. And I do think it's so true. Like, everyone should experience living alone at some point, even if you discover it's not for you and you prefer living with people. It is just so nice to have completely your own space. It's so worth it when the time is right. So with that being said, the cons, definitely that is the #1 con as well, y'all. Not having my own space. I have my own room, thank God, but I had to go back to sharing a bathroom. This house is very small, and I'm just like, how did I grow up like this? Like, I guess when you don't really know any different, that's just how it is. But like, the walls are so thin. Like, I felt kind of uncomfortable recording videos or like my podcast because I just feel like everyone can hear everything I'm saying. I just used to be like so confident, always like filming videos. Like, that's all I did in high school and stuff, you know, was like film videos in my room and like go on You Now, TBT the You nowadays. And now I'm just like so much more self-conscious because I'm used to just like being completely by myself alone, like 24/7 basically. So that's kind of been an adjustment. I'm sure it will get easier as I practice and, you know, just finding time. Like right now my family's on the other side of the house. Yeah, it's not that far, but like, so that is kind of a sacrifice. But I feel like for this time, and especially because this is like a temporary situation just for the holidays and while I find my new apartment in NYC, it's definitely worth it, you know. And having my own room definitely does make a difference. But yeah, if you are living at home and you really want to move out and be on your own, or even move in with friends, like, or maybe you're in a bad roommate situation, just know there is hope, and just know that like I feel for you, bro. But yeah, other than that, just in general updates of moving out of LA, I feel like my quality of life is definitely better here. I'm just outside a lot more, you know, being in a neighborhood and not, I was living in downtown LA, so bitch, like, it just wasn't really the most pleasant area. I did have specific routes where I could like walk that was safer and like cleaner, but it's just not the same as being in a neighborhood and like walking to the park every day, and like there's so many more accessible trails, and like everything is a lot closer together here. I physically go to the gym, so I've been walking to and from the gym every day, walking like almost 5 miles a day. I get over 10,000 steps every day. Also just random little things, just the climate difference. So I moved from LA to back to the Pacific Northwest where I grew up, again just temporarily for the holidays and while I find my new place, because my lease was up. Y'all probably already know, but if you don't know, my lease was up like right after Thanksgiving, so I was like, might as well come home because I know I want to leave LA. Something so random is I find myself having to, I don't know if it's pee more frequently here, but like I just feel like when I wake up in the morning I have to pee so bad. And I think it's just because it's not as dry of a climate, but I'm still usually drinking the same amount of water, and my body just doesn't need to hold on to the water as much because it's not as dry out. So I just feel like I have to pee really bad, not all the time, but like when I have to pee, I feel like I have to pee so bad. Also, I've noticed my hair definitely getting greasy faster because of the humidity. Again, this is not a super humid place. It's definitely, there's more humidity and moisture in the air than Southern California. And yeah, I think just because I was really over LA and just the life that I had there, it was just, I don't know, I just felt really over it and ready for a change, so it wasn't really worth it to live there. Also, the angle of the sun is so weird here. It's like so right in your face. Anyway, so that's my little update, pros and cons. If you live at home, let me know what your pros and cons are. If you live by yourself or with roommates, just let me know what are the pros and cons. And we're gonna see where the rest of the day takes us.
Tuesday.
Helpings.
For Guacamole. We need some avos, or are we good with the avos?
We need more.
Want to make it? Okay.
Avocado.
Do we need salsa?
Yes. My dad and I are getting ready to go do a few errands, just like the old days. We're going to Lowe's and the post office, and I'm gonna convince him to take me to Starbucks because it's right by there. We might go to the grocery store as well, so. But just look for a light haul. We're doing errands just like the old days. What are you gonna get at Starbucks?
Oh, I need gas.
I was thinking maybe like a hot chocolate. We just wanted to give you guys a little haul of what we got, so you can start.
Okay, we first started with the shrimp when we walked in. It's a white shrimp.
Oh my bad, that was my music.
Wow. We got some basmati
You
rice.
have to show it. Like, let me show you. These little things were only like, I don't know how much these were, like $2.99. And I like this flavor because it was cute. And the little can is purple. And we got more of these crackers because we love a charcuterie, and these crackers are really good. They are not vegan.
No, they're not. They're Kellogg's. I mean, that's kind of like, you know, big egg. But anyway.
Then explain your sauce.
This is something to behold. I usually make my own tomato sauce, but this was right there. Fresh tomatoes, onions, garlic, rosé wine, basil, olive oil. Your pink Himalayan salt, oregano, and black pepper. It's vegan and gluten-free. Of course, gluten-free. Why'd you put the gluten in marinara sauce?
Well, maybe there was like pasta water in it. We're gonna do a taste test of these chips, these protein chips. I think I've had them before. These are definitely not vegan. They're ranch.
Protein chips. Ranch flavor. Jesus.
19 grams of protein.
You really want a lot of salt and salty. And your classic Michigan street taco
Michigan.
tortillas. Mission.
I got my Michigan street taco.
Mission. Yep. Mission is. They're here, aren't they? Irving, Texas. Well, there you go.
Close enough.
Texas.
Salami or charcuterie.
That's the BGO haul.
That's the BGO haul. Now, where are we going?
Now we're gonna go to Lowe's and get a heater.
Yeah, for my room. Want a chip? We got our item at Lowe's. It's a heater for my room because I broke the first one. Apparently it was not me, literally the guy did nothing, but I guess it broke, so. You're just so needy. Why was this girl like smiling directly at me? I'm just kidding. Maybe she heard my impersonation. You're not very pretty. And you're not very bright.
You're so needy.
I'm glad we had this talk.
I want to take this dog away from me.
Do you feel satisfied with your Lowe's experience?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yes, I was. Yes.
When it's self-checkout, but the guy does everything anyway.
He was super helpful.
Did you guys find everything?
Potential.
Did you ever go to Save Mine?
No.